Welcome to my channel Exploring Metromedica. Hope you have liked the earlier videos. If you like, please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell so that you will receive further videos. In this video, we will try to know the various remedies which are indicated for injuries, as getting injured is very common with all of us. The first and foremost remedy that we think about in injuries is arnica. It's a remedy indicated in trauma of all varieties, whether it is mental or physical, and their effects, even if they are recent or remote, are met by this remedy. Ailments, that is, bad effects resulting from mechanical injuries, falls, blows, bruises, sprains, even if received years ago. Arnica is generally believed to possess power of absorbing blood. The sensation in arnica is sore, lame, bruised feeling all over the body as if beaten. The affected parts become blue and black with externalization of blood. And it is having the capacity to control hemorrhage and also reabsorb extravasated blood, especially after blunt injuries. It prevents PPH and puerperal complications, retention or incontinence of urine after labor, prevents suppuration and septic conditions. Coming to the next remedy, rust toxicodendron. This is a remedy indicated from spraining or straining of single parts, muscle, tendon, or fibrous tissue. Right side is more affected than the left, and a remedy to be thought when the pain comes after overlifting, stretching high, indicated in sprains that occur in ankles and in fact in any joint after arnica has removed the first and most painful symptoms. Rust is aggravated by exposure to wet, cold air, beginning of motion, and sprains and aggravated by rest. It is having a very peculiar ameliorating factor that the pains are relieved by continued motion and also they are ameliorated by warmth. Calcare carb is the remedy which we usually don't think of in case of injuries. The soreness and weakness that remains after arnica and rust ox, calcare carb is the natural follower. Small wounds do not heal readily, tendency to sprain the muscles easily, parts laid on become numb, pain as if sprained in outer parts. Calcare carb is aggravated by bathing and in wet weather, ameliorated by lying on the painful side and soothing with hands. Now coming to ruta graveolens. You can find here that the symptoms of arnica, symphytum and calcare phos are all there in ruta. Bruises, mechanical injuries of bones and periosteum, periostitis, fracture and especially dislocations. Bruise lane sensation all over as after a fall or blow, worse on limbs and joints, which is also seen in arnica. So ruta is a remedy to be thought in the lameness after sprains, especially of wrist and ankles, parts that are tendinous, character aponeurotic fibrous tissues, aching in the eyes after fine work, watchmaking, looking intently when somebody is doing very fine work. And the thing that we usually don't think about ruta is the constipation that results from inactivity or impaction following mechanical injuries. Coming to Bellis pernis, it's a remedy indicated for injuries to deeper tissues after major surgical work, sprains, bruises, indicated for railway spine, that is traumatic neurosis. Stasis and fag is characteristic of this remedy. Rheumatism of the pelvic organs with sore, lame, bruised filling in the pelvic organs. Autotraumatism, such as effects of even masturbation. Calendula is one of the common remedy for open wounds in case of loss of soft parts to secure union by first intention. Almost a specific for clean surgical cuts, lacerated wounds to prevent separation. It is a remedy to be thought after tooth extraction, old neglected offensive injuries threatening to gangrenous condition, exhausted from blood loss and excessive pain, valuable as local cleaning and antiseptic wash. It is aggravated in damp, cloudy weather. Echinacea is a remedy to be thought in case of septic conditions, that is, blood poisoning, auto-infections, bites of poisonous animals, ulcers, gangrene, etc. Symptoms tend towards malignancy in acute and subacute disorders. Valuable as local cleaning and antiseptic wash, similar to calendula, eases pain in last stages of cancer, and it prevents foul discharges from the wounds. Lidampal is a remedy to be thought about in case of lack of vital heat, indicated for injuries especially from sharp pointed objects, that is for punctured wounds, and the affected part emaciates in case of Lidampal, hemorrhage into anterior chamber after iridectomy. Easy spraining of the ankles and the feet is very much commonly found in Lidampal, and the other remedies are natrum car, carbonamylase, and causticum. As I said earlier, that Lidampal, the vitality is very low, because of which the wounds remain discolored for a longer period. They are black and blue, and also they become green. The modality of Lidampal is very, very important. It is aggravated by motion at night and by covering. One very peculiar modality with respect to the pain in the joints and even the wounds, that they are felt better by applying ice cold water. Coming to hypericum, it's a remedy to be thought about in case of injury to sentient nerves, that is for nerve injury and mechanical injuries of the spinal cord, punctured wounds or injuries from treading on nails, bad effects of spinal concussion, and pain after fall on coccyx. Prevents lockjaw as in tetanus, preserves integrity of the torn and lacerated parts when almost separated from the body. So, my dear friends, Lidampal is a remedy to be thought about whenever there is an injury to prevent tetanus. And when the symptoms of this tetanus starts, hypericum is the remedy that has to be thought about. Hypericum modifies and arrests ulceration, sloughing, and tetanus after traumatic injuries. It is aggravated in cold dampness and by touch. So let us summarize the remedies that we have discussed in this particular video. So for first and the foremost, arnica is a remedy to be thought about in blunt and bruised injuries, Rastox for sprained injuries, Calcarecar in small wounds when they do not heal and after arnica and Rastox have done their work, Ruta for injuries to tendons, Bellis permis for injuries to deeper tissues. Echinacea is a drug to be thought about in septic conditions, Calendula for clean cut wounds and lacerated wounds, Lidampal for punctured wounds and also to prevent tetanus, Hypericum for nerve injury, and also when the symptoms of tetanus have started. Thank you, my dear friends, for being with me throughout the video. If you like the video, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell so that you will receive further videos. This is the part 1 of injury remedies. I'll be coming back very shortly with part 2 of the injury remedies. Thank you.